pressure never leaves completely. It keeps moving under the skin. Keeps moving. Somewhere beneath the city. some them visible, keeps moving through the system like a ghost, trapped inside the circuitry. Rising, signal distortion. Pressure spreading through the circuitry. Kick drums smashing through underground chambers. Smoke spiraling beneath red warning strobes. Bodies moving like shadow machinery. Lost inside industrial repetition. Acid frequencies ripping through darkness, like electrical burns across steel veins. Nobody speaks inside this warehouse. Only movement, only shadows, only baseline shaking the floor. Train lights fading into tunnels, empty reflections behind scratched glass. Every face feels emotion disconnected, like humanity disappeared into static. Electric pressure underneath tired eyes, signal interference beneath pale skin. Even breathing sounds synthetic now, mechanical, restless, disconnected. Unstable, signal collapsing, no silence inside the circuitry. Smoke flooding across warehouse floors, bass pressure shaking steel foundations, dark silhouettes beneath red lighting. Moving through industrial thought, acid distortion tearing through the system, like fear transformed into sound waves. Everything feels darker tonight, cold lights, cold air, cold circuit. Cold circuits. Circuitry keeps running. Somewhere beneath the static. pushing forward. hidden beneath the noise. Drifting above silent districts, subway vibrations beneath cracked tunnels, static pressure trapped inside the skyline. Every corridor feels colder tonight, like shadows breathing through concrete walls. Street lights blinking without rhythm, mechanical reflections across broken glass. Signal fading, dark pulse, pressure spreading through the transmission. Empty reflections behind station glass. Every face feels emotionally erased, like the city disconnected from itself. Static underneath exhausted eyes, electric tension beneath pale skin. Even silence sounds synthetic now, mechanical, frozen, disconnected. Pulse accelerating, signal collapsing. No silence inside the transmission. Shaking steel foundations, dark silhouettes beneath red lighting, moving through industrial fog. Acid distortion tearing through the system, like fear transformed into sound waves. Everything feels darker tonight. Cold lights, cold air, cold shadows. Shadow transmission. No frequency, shadow transmission, no return. The transmission keeps moving. shadows beneath the skyline.